Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Engine House. As you can see today, I have some guests here. This is my son and my grandson. And just for scale here, how tall?
6'2".
6'2". And how old are you again?
I'm 14, almost 15.
Almost 15, and he's just about as tall as I am. So they just moved up into the area, and we're going to do a little model railroading together. They're going to learn. Both of these guys are going to be learning how to paint. I'm going to show you some stuff I did in there earlier on some of his G-scale stuff, and this is what they're going to learn how to paint. This, would you step around the corner and grab the locomotive that's sitting there? I forgot to grab that.
Here you go.
Okay, thank you. This was 102 Dalmatians. It was blue. It had Dalmatians all over it. It was a G-scale set, battery operated, set that I picked up somewhere along the way. And for a few years ago, when grandson was a lot shorter and a lot younger, I painted these up as his first trains. Okay, there's a tender that goes with this. And, here's the tender. Okay. And here's the tender, and we have the fireman. I found the fireman. He's going to be back here again where he belongs. That is his first train set. And then also, of course, I did this box car, which was white with blue Dalmatians, Dalmatian blue and everything all over it, along with the caboose. So, and of course, this was a holiday. It was a Christmas designed tank car. And there's another one here it is, the gondola. This was a yellow. I painted, this was not part of the 102 Dalmatian set. And this was a holiday one. So he's got kind of a set. And what we ended up with here, let me put these to one side, was we ended up with some more box cars. And we have 3 box cars and probably another gondola car floating around, and plenty more cabooses. We have a ton of cabooses. So these guys want to learn how to paint some of this stuff to look more realistic. So this is what we're doing here today over the next few videos. I am still, of course, working on this. This is the wooden building, but for right now, we're doing this. This will be another video. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take these apart, and we're going to spray paint them gray. Okay. So the first thing I cannot emphasize this enough, especially with somebody like this who thinks they're, immune from everything, is whenever you're working with spray paint or any kind of chemicals, you need a spray booth with a respirator, well-ventilated area, or do it outside, okay? Can't stress that enough. So first off, we're going to take these apart. We'll be right back. Okay, so we have the dogs, of course. Somebody new in the house, the dogs are going to be curious. Shop Kitty's hiding somewhere. She doesn't want to be around too many, so she's not here. All right, Osriel. First off, we need to take these wheels off, okay? So what you're going to do is gently, I'm going to get a fingernail in here and gently pull those out, okay? Can you do that?
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Okay. And now you want to unscrew that, and you're going to put the screws in there. We want to anything you take out of there is going in that thing because we need to keep them together.
The screwdriver seems a bit too small.
That's a bit small, huh?
That's a rather large. Yeah.
Well, let me try that one. Or is that one too big?
Looks too big.
I must get another screwdriver. We'll be right back. Sometimes it helps if you have the right tools. For some reason, all my Phillips screwdrivers ended up back out in my shop. All right, go ahead and take that off.
Sometimes you have to use a little bit of force to.
Yes.
Cancel pressure.
One of the other things while he's doing that is some of these have a sticker on them. Okay, you want to make sure if it's not painted on, you want to make sure the sticker comes off very gently. And of course, as you can see, some of that's left, right? So we need to get that off.
There we go.
And one of the things, when you get the rest of those screws out of there, that bottom should come right off. When you take these two screws out,
Yeah.
these should come off right here, and then you should be able to take that bottom right off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my grandson's doing that. Father and I are going to be peeling this stuff off. What might help here a little alcohol on it. A little isopropyl alcohol might help loosen up some of the glue. Works for the Santa Fe now? Or is he rolling stock?
You never know.
You never know. Yeah, well, here, work on that one then. I didn't have any luck. Those stickers did not want to come off. Well, this one worked. Okay, that one works pretty good. This one might work a little better on those really tiny screws.
I already tried this one.
Oh, it didn't work? Okay,
No.
see, this should pop right out and the door should come off.
Come on. Come on. There you go.
Okay, and that should. You should just, lift this one up and just kind of, there you go. And then work this door. Let's see if we can work this door out this way. And this has a piece of something on it. There we go. Somebody had that door taped shut. Okay, now that should pop right out of there, I think.
Oh, it has more screws.
Does it? Oh, they're way down in there, aren't they? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sometimes you just have to keep on looking for screws.
Yeah, well, the couplers are covering up the holes where the screws are there. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember, someone had to put it together, so it has to come apart.
yes.
All right, let's see if. There we go. Another screw. Now, this one should be the last screw.
Definitely
you
gonna be
go.
rubbing alcohol to get the last bit off.
Yeah, I've got some isopropyl over here. We'll take that off.
And now this.
There you
can
go.
come off.
Now, you've got some more screws. You can pop the roof right off.
Yep.
We're gonna, while you're doing that, I am going to clean up. And you can probably take the other one apart because I know your dad's not going to want to sit there and do that.
I would.
Okay.
I have more patience, so.
I'll take it apart while you guys are doing the spray paint. That's fine. Do it right when you get back.
Well, we're going to take them all out and spray paint them together.
Yeah.
I have a rattle can here. Does that one have any residue of glue on it at all?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
No, there's a little bit right here. I missed a spot.
Okay.
That one tiny spot.
Let me have that, and I'll get some. There you go. Do you like your new house?
Yes.
Yeah?
Hmm.
Got a lot of room, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. You're getting all settled in. And
This, that's starting to strip right there.
is it?
Yeah.
Here, let me see if we can.
If you can do something about that.
The bigger screwdriver works best
Ah, okay. Good job.
with those tiny screws. So hang on a minute. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Take your
This.
time, buddy.
Take your time. We got a little bit here.
Yep.
This is going to be a series of videos here because you guys, it's going to take some time to do that. Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, let me get these little screws out for
And
you.
you can put them all in the same thing because they're pretty much all the same. So it doesn't matter what parts go with where.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came right out with that screwdriver.
Mm.
While he is taking out the screws, since I've been doing this other building, the tool and die. Okay. This is the wooden kit. It's in another video. And I'll be working on that some more. So there'll be a video on that. This is a picture I took of a barn a little bit north of here. You see how faded that paint is? This is kind of the look I'm going for on this wooden kit is very faded because this is going to be sitting next to the ocean. It's going to be a cannery. So it's funny, the north side of the building is almost bare, as is the front. The other side of the building, which I did not take a picture of, but I went by it, hardly any paint missing at all. So all the weather coming out of the north, of course, hit this. And of course I did not go around the back to see what the back looked like, but the south side of the building, the paint looked pretty good. So that's a wooden kit that I am working on that will be coming. It will be coming out soon. Be a video for that. It's going to be a big one.
Mm-hmm.
It may be a two-parter because this is a lot of work. There's two buildings there, as you can see. I'll bring this back up. There are two buildings here. There's this main one, and then there's a catwalk here that connects this one. I'm currently starting on this one here, and then later I'll be working on this one. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put that catwalk in or if I'm going to build something to connect the two, because it's supposed to be a cannery, not a tool and die shop. And it's a little small for the cannery part. So I'm deciding what I'm going to do with it. And again, I've already started a video. We'll be shooting some more of that later.
Maybe you can turn the catwalk into like a form of conveyor.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Did you lose a screw on there? Find it? Okay. Don't bump your head, kiddo. That's not a bad idea. I might just do that. Oh yeah, there's the back side. Now, here's the other side of the building. You know what I cannot figure out, son? This one makes no sense. Can you see that?
Door?
Well, let me show it to
Doesn't quite
you.
look like a door.
Well, this is one of the doors, okay?
Okay. So I guess that is a door.
And this is that. But it's not really a door. It's more like a window.
What you do is you don't put it in straight. You put it in up at an angle, and you cap the top off with white rust looking, so it's like a loading dock.
Well,
A
you know,
cannery
that's not.
would need
I
a loading dock.
well, I was thinking it would be a door.
Yeah, but have it slightly up and open so it looks like that.
like it goes in
Yeah.
that way. And that's a good idea.
Just make it a loading bay. There you go.
That's not a bad idea because I didn't need a window there, but I could sure
But
use
a cannery needs a loading
cannery
dock.
needs a loading dock and an unloading
And you know what?
dock.
That makes sense then, because everything elevates up, comes over, and then they can load the truck that comes in pretty easy that way. It all stacks down.
It's not a bad idea. It's always good to have some family around and another set of eyes, right? So we always, you know, that's what this is all about.
These would make some pretty decent straps on this if you wanted to add extra.
That's actually the water tank on the side.
Oh,
There's all the trim here. There's two buildings here. There's this building and then there's this building. And there's all these windows and doors. And the doors didn't come with this. I added this
the backing?
to the backing. Yeah, they were just like that. Oh, hey, Shop Kitty. We have Shop Kitty here. You can see there's Shop Kitty. Yeah, I knew she'd show up. She can't resist. There's work going on in here. She wants to be here.
Yes.
If I were downstairs, she'd want to be chasing locomotives. That's the other thing you need to come and learn how to do is soldering.
Yes.
I have a lot of wiring and another set of tracks to put down. We're going to be doing that later on this summer.
Yeah,
Just doing some track
I already
work.
learned a little bit.
You did. So we're going to be doing some more of it later.
Unfortunately, that video didn't have sound.
Yeah, the
some
sound was
reason.
all messed up on that last one, so it never got out.
Yeah.
This is Gandy Dancer Junior right here. He's going to be the next Gandy Dancer. He's my model railroader. And his dad over here, I'm trying to get him into it too. It's a good hobby for just about anybody. So since you got that just about ready to go,
I just got 2 more screws left.
we're going to work on those two. This last one can wait for now.
All right.
It can wait.
Mm-hmm.
Damn rock. You silly pup. Yeah, I know.
The dogs are happy. They're new people.
Well, he wants the treats I'm used to giving him all the time.
Yes.
He's waiting on. I know. You good shop cat.
Yes. She actually gets mad if I come in here and then leave. She follows me in. She'll sit at the door and yell at me. I haven't sat down to work on the trains. She'll be sit at the door. If I come in to get something and walk out, she starts yelling at me. It's like, but I got other things to do.
It's part of the routine. Cats love routine, and if you're in here, she expects you to work. That's what you normally do.
She wants to be to get. I haven't hooked up the transformer yet to try out the track yet. Everything. It's been cold down there. I've done what I can. But anyway, she wants to be able to chase the trains around again.
They are. There's a hot glue fusing the top piece.
Yeah, those aren't going to matter because we're going to spray it all gray. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spray paint these gray, and then we have to wait for them to dry, which is going to take about 24 hours. So the next video will be teaching these two how to start painting, okay? And again, safety first. If you got to do it inside, wear a respirator, open window, or a spray booth. They do make small spray booths. It's better to have in a well-ventilated area. If you're going to do it outside, which is better when it's warm. And, it's warm today. So we're going to take these outside. We're going to spray them, and then they have to dry. So you got to meet part of the family. You haven't met my daughter-in-law or my other grandson yet. They're not here. They're at home. They're still kind of getting everything unpacked, and these two snuck away for a minute to come out here and shoot a video with me. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe so you catch the next one with this guy right here. He's going to have some fun. We're going to teach these guys how to do some model railroading. And who knows, later on this summer, excuse me, later on this summer, we'll probably be shooting some downstairs in the basement on the actual layout because he has to learn how to do some soldering and we want to run some trains.
Mhm.
So you'll learn some more right along with him and his father. This guy, I got to watch him.
Along with Shop Kitty.
Yeah, along with Shop Kitty, we'll all be down in the basement doing some wiring and maybe even running some trains. Again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you all next time. Bye for now.